The Indian hockey team will leave shortly for Malaysia to play its first international tournament since the Rio Olympics. With some of the top hockey nations featuring at the Sultan Azlan Shah Cup, the tournament provides an opportunity for the Indian team to begin the journey towards the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. The quest for success is a perennial search in Indian hockey. The Indian team has flirted with success over the last few years. But in world hockey, success remains a place either on top of the Olympic or World Championship podium. The journey to the Tokyo Olympics gets underway later this month, with the first step coming at the Sultan Azlan Shah tournament in Malaysia.
We're happy that we can have quite some competition, because that's really absolutely one of the most important things. We can train and train and train. We train a lot. The intensity is good. The players are really trying to adapt to what we are doing. But in the end, you need to test yourself always in big tournaments against big opponents. And Azlan Shah is the first one for us to show ourselves.
India went into the Rio Olympics as contenders, having won a silver medal at the Champions Trophy just 2 months previously. Yet, after a solid start, which included a win over eventual gold medalist Argentina, India lost its way, losing in the quarterfinal to Belgium.
How can we create a winning attitude of our team? And of course, beside that, we have been looking into areas on the pitch where we can improve, and yeah, that we work on that. Goal scoring is one of them, but also we changed a little bit our defensive structure to make it even more composure than it was. And yeah, attacking wise, we make a few small changes, but I won't go too much into detail on that.
With an eye on the future, coach Roland Altmans has decided to throw in 6 members of India's Junior World Cup winning squad into the deep end. It's a huge call, but one that will separate the boys from the men and hopefully lay the foundation for a smooth transition in the years ahead.
When they get a chance in the senior team, we can't call them anymore juniors. They're the part of the senior team, and they have to take that responsibility. And when they are on the field, we can't say that, okay, you are junior, you are allowed to make 5 mistakes. No, they need to do their best. And performance is the base for the national team. So whenever, if you are performing really well, it's a senior player or the junior player, that is the important part of you. So whenever, what I personally ask from them is, when you are on the field, just give your 100% and try to give your best for your country.
At the Azlan Shah, India run into teams like Australia, New Zealand and Great Britain, who are hurting after a below-par Olympics. It's a battle for redemption that will unfold later this month in Ipoh. With Nischita Virendra in Bengaluru, Digvijay Singhdeo, WION.